What's up, everybody? Cody Hager. Come on now. Feel it. Feel it.
Blake.
We back. This one, we're here. It's April. We don't care. We had a lot of movies to watch. We had a lot of movies to rewatch. We've done this video a few times because we've just been in and out. But This is our definitive top 10 movies 2018 list. Blake's been shuffling a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
around.
rewatched a bunch of movies. My last video, my number 1 is dropped all the way down to my number 10 from last year.
That's why we had to remake this. I was very confused, but I'm ready for it.
Rewatching it, so.
I rewatched a couple movies. Some moved up, some moved down.
Yeah, I had movies off my top 10 that were in my top 10.
Yeah.
So.
We're ready. So we're gonna do 10 through 6, 10 through 6, 5 through 2.
We'll do a little bit. I'll let you know my honorable mentions real quick too. Avengers: Infinity War is not in the top 10. Ralph Breaks the Internet is not in the top 10. The Sister Brothers is not in the top 10. And that's a really good movie. And then a movie that surprised me, I had no inkling of watching, and I watched on Showtime, and it was a blast. Den of Thieves.
Oh, I love that movie.
Cheesy, wannabe Heat. Way too long, but Gerard Butler gives that a badass performance.
It does. Honorable mentions for me. Shit.
We can look at the list.
Creed 2, honorable mention. I really enjoyed that movie, actually. I didn't like the ending, but I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a personal thing. Sisters Brothers was great. Mm-hmm. Ready Player One is definitely an honorable mention. Yes. Blockers, honorable mention for me.
It's the best comedy of the year for me.
And
even though I have a movie that you guys might classify as a comedy, it's really more than just a comedy.
That's my honorable mentions. But do you want to do 10 through 6 first, or shall I?
You go.
All right, 10 through 6. Here we go. At number 10, this one's fallen a bunch. But, I mean, it never really was in the top 5, but it's just moved from like 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. Now it's at 10. That's A Quiet Place. Listen, this...
Oh, baby!
I do love this movie. It's a great movie. Every time I watch it...
Sequel 2020 now,
we're ready for it, but it's a great movie. John Krasinski, Emily Blunt acts the hell out of it. Cillian Murphy's in the next one.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to see him in that.
Absolutely great movie.
Emily Blunt should have been nominated.
Yeah, really enjoyed the sound design. Really enjoyed the story. John Krasinski at the end was phenomenal. Great movie, just for me, not extremely rewatchable.
Should have. I disagree with that.
Well, the first half's slow.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
It gets to a specific point, and then it kicks into gear because you have to slog.
Number 9, my boy mentioned it, Den of Thieves. I love this damn movie. Listen, if you know me, you know bank robbery's all over. I'm all over it. Den of Thieves hits every note. Gerard Butler is hammy. Freaking the story's great. Has some twists and turns. Good action. Fun movie. I love it.
Pablo Schreiber from 13 Hours is in it as the main bad guy. He's amazing.
He's great.
Yeah.
Freaking Ice Cube's son.
Yeah, he's a really great
Shay,
role.
whatever the hell his name is.
Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Great movie.
50's
Watch
good.
it if you can. 50's great. At number 8, this was the movie that my boy told me about. He said to watch it. It's moved down a couple. That's just because I liked other movies a little bit more. He said to watch it. I said, I don't know about it. Then I went and checked it out with him, and I loved it. It's called Searching.
Oh,
yeah. I love this movie. It's great. John Chu gives hands down his best performance ever.
Easily.
It's not even close.
It's a great directorial debut. I don't know anything about that guy. It came off of
incredible.
Sundance and was phenomenal.
People were raving about it. The boy was raving about it.
Really
I went and checked it out with him, and I loved it. Every part about it.
It's great.
Great story. It uses the gimmick of like the webcam thing, but it takes it to a whole nother level. It's never been done like this
It's really
before.
intense at times.
Yeah, great up moment in the beginning.
Oh,
really sad, but great movie. Check it out if you can. Searching.
She was it.
At number 7, another movie I hadn't seen until extremely late. And the only reason I watched this because my boy said, this is a good movie and you're going to like it. I said, all right, let's see what we got. That's Widows.
Oh, we have it at the same spot.
Really?
Yeah, I have it there too. So
Widows at number 7. I'll hit on a little bit. My boy will take it over at the end when he talks about it. But Widows is a great movie.
Yeah.
Has great twists and turns in it. Liam Neeson gives a hell of a performance. All the ladies give a hell of a
Colin
performance.
Farrell.
Freaking Colin Farrell's great.
Daniel Kaluuya was amazing.
What the hell's the... Viola Davis is the best part of the movie, obviously. She's the main character. But
Oh,
she
actually, I disagree. I think the girl that played Alice, Elizabeth Debicki, is the best.
She was really good.
I think
really
she's
good.
the best. Michelle Rodriguez
she
actually
was
showed
good
some
in it
acting
too,
chops.
yeah.
It was probably her best performance ever.
Very good movie. He warned me going in, don't expect like a robbery movie. And I didn't. I went in and I was
It is like that's what happened with me. Like
Yeah.
I went in expecting that, and then what I got, in my opinion, was like flashes of The Wire on HBO
Yeah,
and a
it's
lot
like
of
a gritty
other
drama.
stuff and a gritty drama, and then I just wanted to set him up because if he went in like that, he was gonna be disappointed. If you
Yeah.
don't go in like that, you're gonna really enjoy
It's a
it.
great movie.
Oh,
I
yeah, it's
really
fantastic.
enjoy it, and that's Widows, and it has rewatchability. Oh fuck, I forgot. Honorable mention. This movie's great. I just rewatched it, showed it to my roommates. They were going nuts about it. They absolutely loved it. And that honorable mention is Overlord. I love this movie. It fell out of my top 10.
What?
It's at 11.
Oh!
I know. Phenomenal
I
movie.
love
I can
this
switch
movie.
that in Quiet Place a lot, but my roommates went nuts over it. I love the movie. It's great. It's great. Anyways, number 6. This movie is falling a little bit. Still a great movie, but it's not. It's number 6, so it's obviously great. I'm just gonna hit it. That's Mission Impossible Fallout. Definitely fell to 6. Phenomenal movie. Has tons of rewatchability. Hands down the best Mission Impossible there's been. Tom Cruise kills it. Henry Cavill kills it. The whole cast. Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames steal it like they always do whenever they're in the
They're
movie.
hilarious.
They're great. Story's great. Action sequences are unreal.
Only disappointment is I didn't like Alec Baldwin. That was so stupid.
I was so sad
How
that
do you
you-
set
yeah.
him up in this one to do
I
what
was
you
so
did to
sad.
him? And I was like, wow,
And
okay.
then another person disappointed. Honestly, she didn't even need to be in there. It was Michelle Monaghan. They just
Oh,
shoehorned her
yeah.
in for no reason.
Oh, and Wes Bentley.
And Wes
God.
Bentley.
After I just watched him in Yellowstone, I was
Yeah.
like, this dude's in it? Hell yeah. And then I was like, oh, this is...
But Mission Impossible Fallout, great movie. Number 6.
Yeah.
So my 10 through 6.
Great 10 through 6.
Thanks, bro.
I think I'm going to shock some people if they've already seen the other video, if it hasn't been deleted, or if you remember it, or if you've written it down. But yeah, here we go. First off,
This is
me and you
shocker
have
for
a
me.
lot of similar things, just in different places. I have Mission a little bit higher personally.
Fair.
At number 10, Bohemian Rhapsody. This movie went from like 1 to all the way down to 10. I loved it. I think Rami Malek deserved the Oscar. I still do. But on rewatchability and reading up on the true story and stuff, outside of his performance, a lot of the other people are just there. Personally, like there's some good supporting turns, like small parts. Like Mike Myers was great as that one dude who was like, they're never going to be able to do what they did,
Yeah.
and that was good. And then there's people that look like it. The third act is incredible.
Yep.
The opening is amazing. I love how the credits are used, and the songs are great. I like that. And Rami Malek carries the movie personally. Certain things, how they're created, like how they created the Bohemian was amazing, and how they did how they came up with Another One Bites the Dust. It was amazing, but
That's fair. 10.
yeah, that's
I
where
like
it dropped. 9. I go back and forth with this in my 8th one, really. And that is Overlord is at my number 9.
love it.
I love this
Such a good
movie.
movie.
It's a great genre movie that blends in many elements for many things: war, drama, thriller, horror,
Yeah.
zombie stuff. They're really
Opening
in the back.
sequence is
Opening
unreal.
sequence is still the best sequence I've seen in a movie this year. Like
Yeah.
hands down, the best opening ever. This past year, the kid's great. I really like Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, in it.
Yeah.
The other soldiers were really good. Really entertaining movie. It was a fun movie. I had a blast. It's just a cool.
It's
movie.
so much fun.
And I'm excited to see what that guy does more. He has a couple
Yeah.
projects coming up that I heard that he's going to be associated with. 8. This was my most anticipated movie of the fall, and that was Bradley Cooper's A Star Is Born.
Wow, fell to 8.
Yeah, I love this movie. It's not that. The same thing I said before. Amazing opening, amazing end. Kind of drags. The music is great.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga is fantastic.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper's amazing. I love his performance in this movie. He deserved to be up for an Academy Award. He should have been up for directing. Personally, the writing's great.
Agreed.
Lady Gaga's fantastic. Sam Elliott's fine. I don't think he did
He's just
anything.
playing Sam
Yeah,
Elliott,
exactly. They went overboard with it, but great movie. Really enjoyed it. I've watched it a bunch. I love it. I knew about the other ones. I like the version they did here. And number 7, Widows.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So it obviously was still going to stay in. It's super strong. The female cast is amazing. Cynthia Erivo had a brilliant year in 2018. Shout out to her performance in Bad Times at the El Royale as well. That's not in my honorable mentions, but it's in my top 20. She's amazing in this movie too for a small role. But this movie is hands down, I think, Elizabeth Debicki and Viola Davis's movie, hands down.
Who was Cynthia Erivo?
She was the girl that's the driver, the babysitter.
Oh my God,
Yeah, she
yeah,
transformed
that's right.
herself.
I was
yeah,
so
exactly.
confused.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what-
yeah. But
she's
the
good.
ones, the two that really did it, I like Daniel Kaluuya as the brother that is literally the enforcer. That scene where he's intimidating people at the basketball gym, and then the one where he goes to the bowling alley and he's stabbing the dude.
Yeah, that was good.
That was brutal. I like the twist with him. I like what happened with Liam Neeson and that stuff. Colin Farrell was great. The entire cast. The only person I didn't care for in the entire movie was Robert Duvall.
It's fair, he didn't do anything.
Directing was great. Love it.
Great movie.
Was that 7? Sorry, my
That's
phone's-
7, yeah.
And then my number 6, A Quiet Place.
Oh,
I keep rewatching this
do?
movie. I'm obsessed with it. It's amazing. I'm interested in what they're gonna do with the sequel that's in 2020. I heard it was like a new story with people, but then eventually they're gonna link up with the family.
Blonde, yeah.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
see.
I kind of hope. Honestly, they could have done like a Cloverfield-ish thing. That's where I would have loved.
That would've
them
been
done,
cool.
where they just
Yeah.
do a different story, but it's
same
set in the same
universe.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. She's amazing. She deserved her SAG award. I'm so happy for her. She should have been up for Best Supporting Actress. There's many scenes where she scene steals the entire movie. John Krasinski's directing is top notch. His writing is amazing. It's a fantastic movie. Maleficent Simmons and Jonah Noop, or I just butchered that. Noah, whatever his
okay.
name is fantastic as a kid. Beginning's brutal. It's shocking. It's an amazing movie. I saw it in theaters. I'm so happy I didn't miss it. It's one of the best like horror thriller social.
phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
really
I
is.
loved it to death. So
Wow.
yeah.
Great 10 through 6.
Yeah.
Didn't know you'd have Overlord in there. Love that.
Oh, Overlord's definitely gonna be in there.
Love that. Bohemian Fell.
Oh yeah, I did. too.
I was like shocked that it was your number 1 for a while. All right, number 5 for me, 5 through 2. This one is Fallen, and not Fallen because I don't like it. I love this movie. Love this movie. At one time, it was my 1 for a long time. The only reason it's Fallen is because I just rewatched everything else, and I did like them more. And number 5 is Game Night.
Oh yeah, baby.
To me, best comedy of the year. Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams, absolutely murder this movie. It was so funny. Kyle Shanahan is phenomenal. Is that it? Yeah. Kyle Shanahan is wait.
No, not
what am I
Shanahan.
saying?
It's Chandler.
Chandler.
You're thinking of
Yeah,
You're thinking of my coach. You're thinking of my coach for the 49ers.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's just a great movie. Great movie. I can't get enough of it. Freaking what's his face from Breaking Bad? Oh, I always forget his name.
Oh yeah. I just saw him. He's in Vice. Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons is great in the movie.
Thank you.
He has
Thank
a
you.
great character. It's just, it all works. There's so many funny elements. The whole way through is funny. It's not like one part here and there. And it doesn't rely on big setup jokes. It actually like hits it every part.
Well, and then I like how they set certain things up, and then things get paid off.
Exactly.
Like that's what was great. And then there's that one shot is amazing, where they're trying to get the egg.
Oh, it's so
That
great. Yeah,
was one of
that
the
was
best
so
filming
great.
scenes I've seen, and
Yeah.
that's what happens with that is
Great
hilarious.
movie. So that's my number 5 is Game Night. Number 4, this one has moved up. I keep watching it. I keep getting hyped. I love this movie. In my opinion, hands down, best Marvel movie there is, and that's Avengers: Infinity War, coming in at the number 4 spot.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
This movie is just perfect in my opinion. Thanos is magnificent. The way the Russo brothers managed the whole cast, and it didn't leave you hanging
can't wait
like
for
wondering where
Endgame.
this, where
Can't
where
wait
that.
for
My opinion and his opinion too. Doctor Strange absolutely steals. this
Oh
movie.
yeah, dude.
Phenomenal.
Him and Thor.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. The whole story was great. I'm glad they did it snap. Set you up for the next one. It's just a perfect film, in my opinion. Ready for Endgame. It's definitely one of the best superhero movies ever made, in my opinion.
Of
I
course,
love
dude.
this
The
movie.
fact that they have so many A-listers that they could juggle
Yeah.
that and give enough screen time,
Perfect
is
movie.
pretty amazing.
So maybe we'll hit you with the top 5 or 10 superhero movie videos.
Yeah, I gotta see Endgame.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
we
me
do
too.
it. I
Me
think we
too.
do it after
At the end of this month.
Yeah, at the end of this month, I think I,
I
can
agree.
have it totally.
At number 3, I don't know where it is on my boys list, but at number 3 is my boy, Marky Mark, in Instant Family.
Oh,
I love this movie. Absolutely just hits every note. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's got everything you could want. Mark kills it. Rose Byrne, phenomenal acting. Their chemistry is unreal. It's just the whole movie is great. You can show it to your family, you can show it to your friends. I showed it to my roommates and they were loving it. I've showed it to
my
wife's
family loved it. They've watched it twice now. They borrowed my Blu-ray when I was working and watched it again.
It's a great movie.
So, it was it was easily the biggest surprise.
Yeah,
of the year for me.
there's no way you can watch this with every demographic and just have a great time. So that's instant family. At number 2 was my number 1 until I saw another movie, which you guys will hear later. But at my number 2, because I love it, it hits every note. It's my favorite genre. It's Halloween.
David
David
Gordon
Gordon
we
Green.
have the same number 1.
David Gordon Green classic.
This is not what I thought was coming.
I love this movie so much. My boy, I missed it in theaters. I'm so mad.
Me and my sister went and saw it, dude. It was awesome. It was great in theaters. It was great.
The score, it was stuck in my head for so long. It's such a good score.
There's amazing kills in it.
The incredible kills, great storyline. It just hits every note that you could want. A lot
of homages, a lot of nods. I like how they point blank say jokes about the franchise, and then they're like, "No, that was just some dumb conspiracy." And I was like, "Oh, if you watch the franchise, you'll get it." It's
so great. There's one moment in it for about 30 seconds where you say, "Wait, what's going on here?"
I know what you're
but
talking about.
It only lasts and that's why it's not bad. In my opinion, it was a good twist. You can understand why it happens. If you really think about it, I understand in the moment you might be like, "What the fuck?" But no, the whole movie is magnificent.
WTF?
Yeah, exactly. The whole movie is magnificent. I can't wait to see what Blumhouse comes next. So they want to hit Friday the 13th.
I do
want to
check
hit
out
Scream again.
Yeah,
they want to do a whole bunch.
That's
of
what
stuff.
I was about to say. That Friday the 13th, I heard about that.
We got Chucky coming soon, baby. Let's go. With our boy, freaking Mark Hamill being Chucky. So this is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I watched it on movie talk. Yeah.
Yep. So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good year.
Be funny.
I'm excited to watch it.
He can do voice.
Yeah. Horror's coming back.
Yeah.
Horror's coming back. I mean, it never left. It never left.
I think the last 3 or 4 years has been pretty solid.
Yeah. You could say early 2010s. It kind of went away for a little bit, but it's definitely on a resurgence. If you want to say resurgence, but I don't think it ever left. But it's just it's more mainstream now than ever, which I like. So we're back. That's my number 2, Halloween. Hit him with 5 through 2.
My number 5, Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh baby.
Oh, love this movie. I've rewatched it a ton. No. Yeah, I loved it. I think Tom Cruise is amazing. Movie. I don't know how they're gonna top it. I keep saying it every movie. How the fuck are you gonna top it? I don't know how they're gonna top it. The story, yes, it's predictable. I got to a certain point, and I was like, "Oh, me and my mom were in theaters the first time we watched it. We're like, this is gonna happen," and then we're like, "It happened."
You could tell.
Third act is incredible. Cinematography is phenomenal. There is an action scene for the ages in a bathroom that, for me, was probably the second best bathroom scene fighting ever outside of the Raid 2.
Oh.
That scene's incredible. Tom Cruise, I don't even know how you're going to top it. He's crazy. He wants to die. It's phenomenal. I love this movie. The score is amazing. I wish it was up for awards. I think it could have been up for score. Cinematography.
It is so good.
It was so good. It was amazing. So, yeah, that's my number 5. I can't wait to see what they do. The only disappointment is Alec Baldwin. I didn't like what he did with
It's not his fault.
But it's not his fault. It's the way it's written. It was either like, "Hey, dude, do you still want to be a part of the franchise? Oh, I don't care what you guys do with me. All right, we're going to do this." Exactly. And I was like, all right. And then I liked that Jeremy wasn't in it. What they were going to try and do for it, I was like, wow, what a waste of an A-lister right there. It was freaking stupid. Number 4, Green Book. I love this movie. I just rewatched it with my family. It is single-handedly one of the best duality plays between the lead actor and the supporting. Even though they're both duels, Viggo got snubbed. He should have been in. I'm personally honest. After rethinking it, I'm gonna be totally honest. I would take out William Dafoe. I think that's who was in, right? Is that the other guy that was in with him? Because I know it was Bradley, Rami, and Christian Bale, which means William Dafoe was the
it was.
Yeah,
wow.
Which means I would take out him, and I would have thrown him in there, and we might have had a 4-way, like literally you could throw anybody up. He is amazing in it. Viggo is an amazing actor. It sucks that he dropped the N-bomb to describe something, and that pretty much ruined his like chances. He's gonna be fine career-wise.
Oh, yeah,
he's
he'll
an
be
amazing
fine.
actor. I love this movie. I liked what the Fairley did. I know it's very different. I know the family came out and was like, "Hey, it didn't happen like this." I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
It was enjoyable. It was driving Miss Daisy for a new generation,
I love
but
that.
I really love the banter, and Mahershala Ali is on a roll. I hope he gets an Emmy
He is.
so bad this year or nominated. Loved it. My number 3.
I don't know your top 3.
Oh,
I know your number
my number
1, but-
3. I want you to be my Vice. Vice
I need to
is.
see this
I love
movie.
this movie. I just rewatched it, dude. I cannot wait what Adam McKay does. Adam McKay has me in all the way on drama wise. He just said he was. What was sad? I just heard on the like a day ago that him and Will Ferrell are done doing collaborations together.
Which is fine, though.
For
I
production
think
things,
that's fine.
which is fine because I think he wants to do it. I can't wait. Like, dude, this dude's got another one in the pipeline. I know you don't like this actress, but I was just reading up on it because we were talking about in my marketing class, and that is about Elizabeth Holmes, but it's starring Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm pumped to see it because dude's 2 for 2. He plays with history a little bit. This movie is hilarious. If you understand that it's sort of like a interpretation or a take about the real world horrors and the craziness of his administration, and if you really think about it, I could see that how he was pretty much the puppet master, Dick Cheney was in the organization. I don't know. The only thing I have a bum, Sam Rockwell shouldn't have been nominated. I love him in it.
I
He
love
gives
Sam
a great.
Rockwell.
I love him,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, I don't think George Bush is that dumb. Like, they play him dumb, and that's the
Really?
only thing. Yeah, dude, they like. He
was a genius.
He's a genius guy, and like they played him dumb. Like, there's certain things where I was like, maybe that's the Texan in him, but maybe he's just trying to put it on. And then there is a lot of like, he does a lot of point blank things, blaming the left side and the right side. So,
Okay.
I
I need to watch
really enjoy it. I think he's gonna really enjoy it. He might not be like, hey man, I don't like the message that they're trying to get a case. Adam McKay's cool. He directs it really well, but I guarantee you'll love Christian Bale's performance.
That's all I want to hear.
So
How about
and,
Steve Carell? Hit me with
he's seen Steals a lot of stuff.
Does he?
He's
Okay,
amazing.
good.
Like, I would put personally, I would have thrown Steve Carell over Sam Rockwell.
Good to know.
And then Amy Adams should have been up too. She's
Love her.
amazing.
She's a
There
great
there is
woman.
a lot of funny
Yeah.
stuff. If you could get on board what they're trying to go with, you're gonna love it. My number 2, rewatched this like 4 times
I have
now. My
no
parents
idea what this
rewatched
is.
this, and that is Instant Family.
Oh, baby.
Ah.
I love this movie.
I love it to death. I love the movie. I rewatched it a bunch. It's just a feel-good movie. This and Green Book are probably the 2 best feel-good movies of the entire year. I debate with like a lot of them. I love Instant Family. I love what Mark Wahlberg did. I
good.
love what Anders did. It's easily his best movie. It's probably his most personal because it ties really into him and
his
adoption.
family, yeah.
Octavia Spencer is awesome in it. She's hilarious.
So good.
Isabel Monera, who was just also in Sicario, is
She's so
fantastic actress. She's really good. She's gonna have a really good career. I can't
She
wait to
really
see what
is.
she's gonna do with
Yeah.
Dora. I think she's perfect for it. The kid's great. The humor is awesome. I loved it, and I really bought the relationship between Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I think they're a perfect couple.
I agree.
Their relationship's great. Rose is really funny. She's hysterical. She's a great actress, and I just loved it. It's a feel-good movie. And Margot as the grandma, scene steals the
She's
entire
so great.
movie.
She
She's
really
a phenomenal
is.
actress. I loved it.
I even liked the Octavius' partner in the movie. The woman that was like her partner in the,
Oh,
in the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
business. She was really good.
Yeah,
in
it was really funny. I
whole
really
movie.
enjoyed certain things because it felt real life-ish, like
Yeah.
them freaking out, like them being like, yeah, let's do it, and then they think about it, they're
Yeah,
like,
like,
oh my
what
god,
the fuck
we're
have we done?
screwed. What do we
Yeah.
get ourselves into? But it was really funny. There was, I like a lot of the on nods about their real life stuff. Like,
Yeah, me too.
you hit me because I'm a Clippers fan. Like,
It was a great movie.
It's just a feel good movie.
Yeah.
It's what I go for. It's a perfect movie outside of a few cuss words in it that are perfect for the entire family.
Yeah.
You could enjoy it. My parents loved it. They've watched it like 3 times
movie.
now.
It's
So.
a great top 5 through 2.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
About a statement that you said.
Yeah.
I just want to see if you want to stand true on that statement. Do you really believe that at this moment, Jeremy is an A-lister? Because think about the last movie he's in.
No, okay, well, yeah, I don't know. My
just wanna
thing
get your
is
opinion
no,
on it,
no.
'cause
like,
I don't think he is
No,
at
no.
this point.
I think I think for big budget movies, he's not. I think if you look at him performance wise, like
He
I
has
think
the
he could
chops.
carry anything indie wise.
I agree.
Like you put him in anything indie, he's gonna carry it. I think he's an amazing actor. I just don't
Oh,
think.
yeah. Unbelievable.
I think the problem is he's hopped onto franchises that he knows are successful
Mm-hmm.
and are going to be fun for him, but he hasn't been given the opportunity. No
Agreed.
offense, Mission's probably the only one that he really did. Bourne was just underwritten. I think if Bourne had
It
a really
was.
good story, he would have killed, because his performance and him and Rachel Weisz
They were
are
good in it.
amazing in
Yeah.
it. The movie's just bad.
It's horrible.
And that's the problem. And then again, you got to remember, he's taking over. If you think about it, what he was going to take over, he was taking over Bourne from Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Everyone loves Matt Damon in that role. Who loved
Trying
Matt
to
Damon?
take over Mission from
and then Mission
Tom
from
Cruise,
Tom,
yeah.
like and then Tom's like no, and then Jeremy's like no, we're not doing it.
Exactly.
But that's what they were gonna do because
Yeah.
Tom was talking about I want to
fair.
take breaks. I don't think so.
Okay, I just
Well,
wanted to get your opinion on
Yeah,
it.
I don't think so. I think what he should do is continue with the indie,
I do
the
too.
independent,
The Wind
or the
Rivers.
small,
Oh,
or the
so
small
good.
dramatic roles. But I will say he is a lot of fun in Tag. I had a lot
I
of
need
fun
to watch
with him.
that,
It's
yeah.
a fun movie. It's not the best, but if you could just have fun with it and I got it because it's like, dude, I get it. It
Yeah.
could be like me, you, Ashton, and Tristan,
Yeah.
and Chow Chow, and a
Yeah.
bunch of our other buddies. We're just like, hey, yo, this is how we stayed connected. We'll just do fucking 20 years of Tag.
I love
Like,
that.
it's hilarious.
Good to know.
But no.
All right, number one, we both had the same thing.
Oh, we do. Okay, good.
Guaranteed because
Best animated movie in the last like 15 years for me.
It
like
is
hands
an
down.
unbelievable film. My boy was hyping it up.
I knew you were gonna love
I'm
it.
a
I
Spider-Man
told you.
fan. It's
Like
my,
I
my
told
favorite
you.
of all time. And then he said, "You gotta watch this." And the whole movie, I fell in love with. I
Yeah,
couldn't
and
get
I
enough
told
of
you,
it.
and I told him too. Right before I posted it, if you do not like this,
Yeah.
you are not a Spider-Man fan in my eyes.
true. And
like you're not. There's so much nods to the
It's
comics.
such a good movie. You can't help but love this movie.
It's so
and
much
that
fun.
number one is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, both of ours. It's such a good. We could talk for days
Oh,
about this.
dude, I could
The
go
s-
in
The
detail.
soundtrack, I've listened to like 30 times.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
dude.
good. It's so perfect. The directing's great. Every
work-
version
voice
of
work is amazing.
unbelievable. Every version of Spider-Man's great. The story is perfect.
Another actress who had a great year. I do not love overhype this movie that I just bought, and we're going to talk about. Haley Steinfeld is amazing in this movie.
She is great. in
She's
it.
great in the other
Spider-Gwen,
movie
dude.
I'm going to show when we do our Blu-ray update. I think that movie's overhyped. So
Yeah, but
interested what you think when you watch it.
I'm excited to watch it. Unbelievable film.
Oh, Spider-Verse is amazing. Nick Cage, best performance in years.
In years.
I haven't seen some of his indie stuff. I know there's some indie stuff lately. I think his best performance since it was 2013. He did Joe or whatever. I love that performance.
That was a good
from
movie.
it. Yeah, he's amazing in it.
Yeah.
Jake Johnson, I'm not a big fan of him. He
So
had a
good
good
in
year.
the
He was
movie,
really good in
yeah.
Tag too, but he's phenomenal as Peter Parker. I loved it. Ham. I don't even know how they storyboard the entire thing. If they
I don't
did or if
either.
they
Oh
didn't,
my
I
God.
don't know. The animated people at Sony Animation, top notch, hands
whole
down.
movie was so
Oh, it was
good.
a love letter to Jack Kirby
It
and to
was.
Stan Lee and them. It was an amazing movie.
The villains were so.
Oh.
so Kingpin was so.
Mahershala
good.
Ali, baby.
Mahershala Ali.
Oh, he's amazing.
Just a perfect film.
Yeah.
It really is. Catch
Best
it.
superhero movie of last year, hands down.
Easy. Yeah, it was because I, mean it's above.
I think
Infinity War.
I think it blows Infinity War out of water.
I think for what it is, it's
Biggest surprise of the year.
yeah, it's hands down the best animated.
This was a movie-
superhero film of all time.
Yeah,
It's
and this
hands
was a
down.
movie that came out, and I was like, it could be good. And then I was worried, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
because
me too.
I'm not big on Spider-Man in general. Except for the video game was great too. Highly recommend that on PS4 exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Get that shit. I went in and I was skeptical because I went in like late, like in the weeks. It was like in its 4th or 5th week.
You went in late.
Yeah,
but-
and people were like, greatest superhero movie, 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. Damn right it deserves it.
Oh,
I went in skeptical
100%,
and I
baby.
was like, I don't even know. And like people were like, yo, it was good. Every person I trusted, critic wise, I watched, I follow was
Such
like,
a good
it's
movie.
they came out and was like, I had fun with it. Like it was an amazing movie. It is amazing. Believe the hype, have fun with it.
Yep.
Just watch. Oh god, it's great.
You can't help like going.
I
into
wish
it,
my parents wanted to see it. My mom does not want to see it. I know she would love it if
nobody
she
that
gives a
wouldn't love this
shot.
movie.
Like
It's
it's
so
so good.
So good.
So yeah,
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Let me hit you. 10 Quiet Place, 9 Den of Thieves, 8 Searching, 7
Thieves.
Widows, 7 Widows, 6 Mission Impossible Fallout, 5 Game Night, 4 Avengers Infinity War, 3 Instant Family, 2 Halloween, and number 1 Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse.
All right, great. 10 Bohemian Rhapsody, 9 Overlord, 8 A Star is Born, 7 Widows, 6 Quiet Place, 5 Mission Impossible Fallout, 4 Green Book, 3 Vice, 2 Instant Family, and 1 Into the Spider-Verse.
It's a great list.
Yeah.
Couple of great lists. We thank you for watching. We're gonna put out our Blu-ray update here soon.
Oh,
I don't have most of mine because they're at my other place, but I'm excited to have my boy show off his. So thanks for watching. That's our top 10 of the year, 2018. Done.
finally, we're finally done. I've watched every movie that was available.
So take it sleazy.